Hello, my name is John McDonald. I'd like to talk about sensory perceptions. We're all aware of our five senses: taste, touch, smell, hearing, sight. I'd like to talk a little bit about the touch sensory perception today. Something I've discovered about it, I've written in the second book. What is sensory perception? What's ESP, extrasensory perception? I don't think it's extra. I think it's enhanced sensory perception. What do you know about your sensory perceptions? Why don't we talk about sensory perceptions in the public realm? Why isn't it studied in school? Why aren't we working on them to develop them? It's beyond me why we don't, because they can be developed. You wonder, how can your sensory perceptions be developed? Well, they can be developed. And do I know this? I know someone that's done it. I know several people that have done it, done different types of sensory perception enhancement. I've experienced it myself. Here's I'm talking about the touch sensory perception. Do you know the difference between pressure and temperature? Of course you do. Do you know exactly what the difference is? No, you just know there's a difference because you haven't enhanced it. I know it can be enhanced because a friend of mine, she was blind since the age of 5. She increased her sensory touch perception through necessity. We were talking about how she uses them and how to use orgone energy in certain specific situations. It came down to her touch sensory perception had taken over a lot of her visual sensory perception loss. She can walk into a room and she can feel where all the furniture is. She can feel the difference between a person and a piece of furniture. She can tell the difference between a person and a dog. She can usually tell the difference between a man and a woman. She has very sensitive sensory perceptions, very enhanced. Becomes psychic. It's like remote viewing skills that come from sensory perception, touch projection. If you can project your touch sensory through the field, the orgone field, to a specific location, you can pick up data through physical touch from that area in real time. You could even go back in time and forward in time. That's different. Different video will talk about that. This video is specifically about touch sensory. I've developed exercises through my research to work on sensory perceptions. For example, moving in the dark. When you're moving in the dark, you are using your touch sensory perception, your pressure sense, more specific, to avoid bashing your knee on the coffee table you know is there. You're projecting your touch sensory perception as you move slowly to make sure you don't bash your knee. That's the sense we're trying to get in touch with. That anticipation is the key, it's the link to that projection of your galvanic skin sensor. If you want to think of it that way, galvanic skin response is like an echolocation for objects when you're projecting it. This can be developed. These are sensory perceptions, ESP, enhanced sensory perceptions. Not extra, but enhanced. Coming up with ways to enhance them. This is in my second book. My name is John McDonald. My phone number is 706-502-0266. And my email address is macj8888@gmail.com. That's macjay8888@gmail.com. My webpage is chitechnology.com. And my book is available on Amazon. John McDonald, Brain Evolution Manual, Extrasensory Perception Training, Book 1. Thank you.